seriously, is drugstore makeup better than high-end makeup? Let's talk about it. I don't know. Oh, I just had to adjust to my chair. Yeah. Oh, don't do that. Smash bets. I probably should introduce myself. Hi, my name is Amanda. This is the Tequila Hour. It is 5:52 on Sunday. Don't know what day it is. As in date, I mean. It is the 16th. There you go. The 16th of February, 2025. Who cares what date it is, really? Let's just get into it. Why am I laughing? You know what? I am pretty much very close to calling not doing a podcast today. That's pretty much it. If I was to tell you that I'm having a moment, which has lasted a good week, and I'm also feel like I'm sick, which I'm pretty sure I am, and I'm about to go to Japan in 2 weeks, and I feel like I'm really having to draw all my fucking – I'm straight into it. Draw all my fucking strength to just engage at the moment, then that's where we're at today. And you know what? If anyone's going to pull something out of their ass and have a crack, it's going to be me. It's going to be me. I've got nothing more to say. The end of the podcast, yeah. No, it's not the end. Look, I really want to talk about makeup today. I am under the weather. I'm not going to lie. I might have COVID. I hope not. I'm really hoping not. I think I've just got a cold. I hope that's all it is. I think I could be having psychosomatic symptoms as well. I don't know. I think it's just a little bit of stress, number one. It is also that I have a cold now, number two. And number three, I am honestly way too much in my head at the moment. I don't know if it's the planets aligning. I don't know if it's all the fucking solar flares. I don't know if it's the fact that, I don't know, Pluto's in my chart. I don't know. There's too much going on. All I know is I am struggling at the moment, and one of the things that truly does bring me joy and happiness is, one, speaking to the people who listen to my podcasts, and two, just doing the podcast just for me, and three, talking about motherfucking makeup. So let's talk about that today. And first of all, before we get too far into it, let's do some admin. As I open a drink, and you'd be like, Amanda, didn't you just say a second ago that you are unwell? Yes, I am unwell. I have a cold, yet I'm still drinking. That's the mindset that I have at the moment. If you listen to this podcast, and anyone listens to this podcast in my life and go, why are you doing that? Then let's just talk about it in an open conversation, and I'm happy to do that. I'm going to open a drink. Today I'm drinking, I don't know, it's in Japanese, but it's a vodka soda with natural pineapple juice. It's really nice. It's kind of refreshing. I'm loving the pineapple flavour. I need something. I've also got a Monster as well, which is in the Ultra Rosa. I'm going to take a quick sip of that. Give me a second. Before before I get into my admin, this podcast today could be really interesting in the fact that you probably will learn a bit about my mind in this podcast. I will call it. Yeah. When you get to the point where you really have to hold everything in for the sake of living in a higher vibration, shall we call it that, for better use of word monopoly, then that's where I'm at today. I look to Carl Jung and think, fuck you. No, I don't. No, I'm in a state, and it probably doesn't help the fact that I'm under the weather, and that's majority of the problem. Yet here I am talking about makeup. What does that say about myself? I don't know. I really want to talk about this today, but first, like I said, let's start with some admin. Like I mentioned, let's just go. Sorry. Let's go back a step. Like I said, this is it. You're seeing this is very me raw right now. So hold on to that. It is 5:57. It's Sunday. It is, what did I say what date it was? I don't know. The 16th of February. Like I mentioned a second ago, I am going to Japan in 2 weeks. I am going. It's happening. That's been a long journey for anyone who's been playing along all this time. I'm super excited. It could be one of the reasons why I'm a little bit under the weather at the moment, because it's been a long build up and now we're here. There's that. I also would probably say to you that, I've just caught cooties off someone, to be honest. Let's not make it any more than what it is, but my levels of stress and mental anguish, it's not that extreme, but there's a lot going on. I'm just holding on and trying to enjoy the ride at the moment with grace and humility, shall we say. So there's that. So today I wanted to talk about makeup because, and I'm past admin now, all right? I've told you what I'm drinking. It's Sunday. This is the tequila hour. No, I know. I'm not drinking tequila. I know you're all very disappointed. And you'd be like, why are you drinking? And I'd be like, tequila, that is. I'm still drinking. I'm holding on to my pennies at the moment. I did splurge and buy a 4-pack of these Japanese pre-mixed drinks because I thought I just need a drink. While I played with makeup and did this podcast this afternoon, no, I didn't buy a bottle of tequila because I'm holding on to my pennies, holding on way tight. So I've got enough money. I've paid for the trip. I've got all my shit. Today, the last thing I ordered today, well, there's one more thing or a couple of things I need to buy is some snow gear. The reason being, as part of my trip, I am going to see the snow monkeys in Japan, and it is full on heavy snow. Now, I have a snow jacket. I do not technically have snow boots or snow pants, so they're probably the last objects or items I need to buy before I travel. Probably need to buy maybe some Panadol and Nurofen, and I think I can take that on the plane, but I'll double check, and that's it. Everything else, if I don't have anything, then fuck it. I can't. So, I've got everything. Most important things is I've paid for my trip, paid for my accommodation, know what I'm doing, got a bag, got all the shit. I ordered some AirTags today, Apple AirTags that is, and so I've got that. Got my travel insurance. There's just a couple of things like when I get, the day before, like checking in and filling out forms, yada, yada. But I'm ready to go, and it's 2 weeks, and, I'm just holding on. I'm really just holding on. I just probably need to calm the fuck down because at the moment I'm being distracted by other things that seem to be boring into my sensibilities, to be honest. And, I'm struggling with just not letting that happen. So, and like I said, a lot of it's probably to do with the fact that I feel like shit. And so, yeah, this podcast today is probably going to be horrendous. So if you are listening, thank you. I'm going to just applaud you. Thank you. Okay, if you do listen, thank you, because it's just, there's nothing. I've got nothing except that I really do want to talk about makeup today to try and distract my feeble mind from bullshit. So L'Oreal, Maybelline, Revlon, who else can I talk about? Essence. These are brands that come to mind straight away. In Australia, where I reside, if you've been listening to this podcast, we do get the same things as other countries. Like if the biggest example would be America. I'm straight into it. All right, so if you're not ready and if you're not following along, grab yourself a drink. Grab yourself a snack. I haven't got any snacks. I had some sour gummies a second ago, little gummy people to kind of boost me up. I also have a Monster. So if you need an energy drink, an energy drink, a normal drink, an alcoholic drink, a cup of tea, if you need a biscuit, a scone, banana cake, just to sit down. Let's just all calm down. Let's all just be in my mind. I'm calming down. Let's just all relax. And let's talk about the exciting world of drugstore makeup. So like I was just talking about, in Australia, we do have the brands, okay? So if I was to say to you that probably the most popular drugstore outlet in Australia would be Priceline, and in New South Wales anyway, I don't know if that's relevant for other states, but in New South Wales, probably the most popular drugstore would be Priceline and Chemist Warehouse. I would say to you that, yes, we have all the big brands. I've seen L'Oreal, Revlon, Maybelline, and all those little other brands like Ramble, Essence. Who else? Flower Beauty. I'm sorry, I'm trying to make sure I don't sniff on this podcast, as in my nose. What else? Yes, Revolution is another brand that comes to mind. So these are brands that we do get in Australia. More often than not, when I'm talking about social media and the influencers that discuss new releases or releases that happened a month ago, more often than not, yes, we get them in Australia eventually, but they're not instantaneous. So a product that an influencer might be talking about today via your social platforms like Facebook, for me it's Instagram and YouTube, we probably won't see that product for like, it could be a month, it could be 3 months, sometimes it can be 6 months, sometimes it could be never. So we don't get all the products, you know, in Priceline and Chemist Warehouse as you do in your drugstores. I'm using, as an example, America, because most of the influencers that I follow or watch via YouTube would be American. Some are British, but majority are American. What was I going to say? I lost my train of thought. Yes, we get the same products, but they're often delayed, and which is not a bad, well, actually it's fucking annoying. I was going to say it's not a bad thing. It is a bad thing in the sense it's often, you know, they talk about something and we get it months later, which is kind of annoying. The other thing being that sometimes we might get some of the products, but not all the products that they spruik, which is, again, very annoying. And obviously the cost. So in Australia, our exchange rate is shit. So I'm talking about the American to Australian dollar exchange rate is horrendous. So what might cost you, I don't know, $10, just a very basic example, in America would cost you double and some, a little bit more in Australia. So there's that. So there is that filter that us as Australian residents, people, makeup lovers, have because, yes, we don't get these items at the same cost you have the items. I'm talking about my American listeners. Withstanding that, I just want to talk about it because, honestly, there has been some fucking products that have really come out recently, and there's some products that I've got here in front of me that I'm just going to briefly talk about them, that they've been around for a while, and I really am – sorry, I just have to wipe my nose. I've got a runny nose. That, yeah, I really am seeing this – I don't know. I could be – no, I'm not. Actually, I'm not going to say I'm imagining. It really has been a growing list of bangers that are coming out of the drugstore recently. I would say to you it's very much in line with the fact that there's so much releases, makeup releases that are happening across all your brands, and our big conglomerates like Revlon, Maybelline, etc. They're playing catch up, and they don't want to miss out on the fun. And when you then throw into the mix your independent brands into the massive mix that is the beauty space, we're not talking about makeup solely. I mean, we're not going to go into the semantics of skincare and all the other stuff that I could talk about in the beauty world. I just want to focus on makeup today. That, yeah, they really are smashing it out. I'm noticing that they're smashing it out, as in their releases. Yeah, they're a little bit behind. Like, they're not coming up with an innovation. The independent brands are doing that. What is happening, though, off the back of that, they're going, fuck, these consumers are buying, I don't know, a shit ton of highlighters, as an example, and then they come up with their own version. And I actually want to talk about it because, you know, I am not someone who normally I'll go to the drugstore, like I said, in Australia, Priceline and Chemist Warehouse. I'll go there, I'll check out what's there, like as in Maybelline and Revlon and L'Oreal. More often than not, I might pick up a lipstick, I might pick up a lip pencil, which suddenly I seem to be using lately, things like that, maybe a mascara, but overall not interested. I'm not buying their foundations. A lot of their shit I'm not buying. I buy probably middle and high-end products. You know, I'm talking Chanel, I'm talking Dior. You know how much I love lipstick. It's my jam. But, yeah, my brands I'm buying in Australia, I'm coming from a consumer who buys regular makeup from Sephora and Mecca, and I would say to you confidently that the products I'm buying are more higher end, and some of them are more deemed, in air brackets, luxury items. Nothing wrong with that. It's just what I enjoy, probably because I've watched a lot of YouTube and they're kind of more the influence or that is having over me based on the type of channels that I watch. And, mate, love Chanel, love Dior, yada, yada. I don't love all Chanel, I don't love all Dior, but what I'm saying is that a lot of the products I buy are probably, they're not sold at Priceline or Chemist Warehouse. They're more like Maya, David Jones and, you know, directly off their site like Natasha Denona and stuff like that, which is in Sephora. Yada, yada, yada. Quick trick break. Oh, the drink's not doing a lot for me. I'm going to say it's not really. Anyway, enough about my mind. I first will start with L'Oreal. Now, L'Oreal, why I start with L'Oreal is there's a product that's come out recently, and I'm going to read it off the actual item that I'm holding in my hot little hand right now. It's called the L'Oreal Paris, that's the brand, Lumi Glotion Natural Glow Enhancer Fluid Lumineux Eclat. The colour I'm holding in my hand is number 903, Medium Glow, Eclat Medium. Glow products, if you're into makeup, if you're not, you'll be like, bored. So you might want to listen to this podcast. If you are someone who loves makeup and beauty like myself, and you would have to acknowledge the sheer massive volume of glow-enhancing products that come out. If it's not highlighters, it's glowing and bronzing products, okay, separate to bronzers. Glowy products, stuff to either use as a highlight on your cheeks, something to use as an all-over product and add it to your foundation, something to use as a primer before your foundation, something to use as all over your body, pretty much, but glowy or glow-ish types of lotions, they're all in. They're all the rage. It's all happening. I watched a couple of YouTube videos about this product. The one that comes to mind immediately, thinking out loud, is from Nikki LaRose, and she talked about this product, the Lumiglotion, and she loved it. And I'm like, really? Can it be that good? There's another product. I'm just going to turn around, and my voice might get soft while I do that. What's it called? Dibs, I think it is. She did talk about a Dibs highlighting similar type of lotion product as well, which I bought, pink and a light, I don't know, peachy golden colour. It's a beautiful product as well, based on her recommendations. When I say to you that, for me, I use normally, if I'm talking about a primer, my primer of choice would probably be Natasha Denona High Glam primer. It's got a little bit of it's got a little bit of primer. It's a primer, but it has a little bit of shimmer in it. It has a glow to it. I like that. I don't mind looking glowy, even though I have oily combination skin. I don't even mind looking extremely glowy. More often than not, I find as I'm getting older that even though I'll put even glowy makeup on, it's more often than not where by the end of the day I look dry, depending on the weather and depending on the type of year and dependent on the skincare that I'm using. I would say to you, though, that all in all, I love the glow. So I was interested in this product based off Nikki LaRose's feedback and recommendations. When I say to you, and I'm just going to put some on my hand, I don't know, how much was it? In Australia, I bought it from Chemist Warehouse. I bought it when it was, and that's the thing, Chemist Warehouse, often these big brands are on like a reduced cost, probably because of their presence in the market and the sheer volume of shit that they sell. This is a beautiful product. This is actually surpassed my expectations as a product. First of all, and I kind of understand people going, oh, it just disappears. I just put it on my hand, it kind of does disappear. That's okay. It is beautiful on the face. The texture is really nice. It's very smooth, and it has a shimmer. It's like a light glow. It doesn't look like it's got like shimmer particles. It probably does if I look really close, but it does actually. It catches the light beautifully. It's a gorgeous product, and I think it was like, I don't know, I paid $20 maybe, where the Dibs product was double that, I would say to you. And I know that there's products, illuminating products from other brands that are double or even triple the cost of this glow lotion. It's great. L'Oreal has smashed it out of the park, in my opinion, on this product. I actually am at the point where the other day I had to stop myself from buying. There's 4, I believe. I mean, there could be more in the United States, but in Australia, there is 4 different variants of this product, from like a like not a clear, but more on the white, then pink, then golden, and then another one, I believe. It's a stunning product. It's easy to use. There's a lot of it. It doesn't smell. It has no fragrance. If that's something that, normally does, contribute to your opinion on buying these products. And it's just got a subtle glow. Like literally I could pour this all over my body and look kind of glowy and not smell of anything and be very happy. It's a beautiful product. So Lumi Lotion, highly recommend. Just get it. The other brand that really for me is just smashing it is Maybelline. And for me, yes, there's lots of products that when I look at the display, I was going to say counter. When I look at the display, I couldn't give a fuck. But I purchased the next product I'm going to talk about, again, off the back of a YouTube recommendation. I was going to say Ali Dawson, is it? I hope that's, or is it? Anyway, I'll link the people I'm talking about in the description of this podcast. Today I'm talking about the Maybelline Lifter Liner. Now, this product's been out in Australia, it'll have to be at least 6 months or longer. Lip pencil I'm talking about. I'm not quite sure how many shades there are. I could put that in the description. I have got 2 of them. I bought it off the back of the description, basically saying this product is amazing, you should try it. Like, really? Is it that good? It's Maybelline. And it's part of the whole, I suppose, if you're not into Maybelline products or not knowing any Maybelline lip products, they have a whole line in regards to Maybelline lifter glosses. I think they have lifter bronzers, lifter highlights. I could be talking about arse here. They also have lifter glosses. And now they have these lifter lip pencils. The glosses have been out forever. Like that's another product very similar to Fenty Glass Bombs, I believe that's the name of them, if you're unaware, but very similar in the payoff that they provide. But Maybelline, these products from Maybelline, and in particular this lip liner, the Lifter Liner product, it's phenomenal. So, mate, I've got 2 colours. I don't know what colours they are. I could put them in the description. I probably should. But they're just great. They're let me describe them. I think most of them, there might be 5 or there could be 8. I think there's more than 5. It could be more like 6 to 8. They're more on the nuder side, may I say, nudish to pink side, and then maybe a darker one or on brown leaning. Smooth product. They're an actual pencil that you can sharpen. They don't drag. They're very comfortable. Great colour payoff. More importantly, though, they last. They last in the lips and they don't dry your lips. So if you are someone who enjoys lip liner, and I can and have often worn lipstick or gloss or whatever without a liner. It's probably only in the last couple of years where I've just, for some reason, started using liner. That maybe because what I'm watching on YouTube could be a lot to do with it. Quick drink break. Drink break. Yes, watching YouTube could be a lot to do with my influence there. That I'm wearing lip liners, but it's a phenomenal. So Maybelline, mate, banger. What else? What else have I got over here? We also have, again, a Maybelline. I've got a stack of shit that I want to talk about. Maybelline Superstay Vinyl Ink. This, again, a lip product. So you know that I love lipstick. This line, the Maybelline Superstay Vinyl Ink line, again, product that's been out couple of years. I probably, as I close my eyes and kind of wink, that I'm pretty sure I'm correct in that. Great colour range. There could be more. In my hands, I have like a pink colour, to be honest. Capricious? I don't know. I could be saying that wrong. But anyway, number 45, it's a pink. What do I love about it? The cost, the formula, easy to use. The payoff is phenomenal. And it fucking stays. You can put this on your lip or lips, not one lip. You might put it on one lip. I don't know. You might put it just on the top. That would be kind of weird. But, yes, you put this on your lips. I can confidently say to you, even with drinking and even eating, that pretty much it will last on your lips the entire fucking day. It's a phenomenal product. It's not heavy. It doesn't dry. Well, I was going to say it will dry your lips after if you've had it on for like, I don't know, 6 to 6, like as in 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. By 6 p.m. you're kind of like, fuck, get this shit off. But overall, it's a beautiful, beautiful product. The pink for me, which I've got in my hands, is one of those weird colours where, I don't know, it's not patchy, but sometimes can be. So I don't know if it's this actual one that I've got, as in I need to replace it, or it's just the pink colour. But I think I've got about 5 different colours in this formula. So being the Super Stay Vinyl Ink from Maybelline, highly, highly recommend this product. Next, as I go over, I do have another Maybelline product, which I've only bought one of them, and I'm not sure if I'm going to go buy another one. I kind of like it, but at the same time, I think I'm getting swayed by influence and packaging. So I'm talking about the Maybelline Super Stay Teddy Tint. So it's a soft tint. It's like a vinyl tint. Not really. It's kind of like the way I was going to say cushiony. I'm trying to think of the word. It's very similar to things like the Anastasia and the Half Magic lip. Well, I don't know what they're called. I don't know if they're vinyls or they're what are they called? I don't know. I should look it up. I'm trying to guess and I'm like, I don't know what it's called. Let's go. Typing here. Oh, what happened then? I'm going to go half. Oh, now it's being silly. So I'm having a moment here. Half Magic Lip. Okay, I've got to bring my laptop close to me because it's being stupid. Okay. Yeah, I'm having technical difficulties. Give me 1 second. Here we go. No. Half Magic. Let's just open the website. I was going to go to Mecca because that's where I bought Half Magic products, but I didn't think of that, so let's look. Lip best sellers. I just want to give you an idea of what I'm talking about because right now I'm not being very clear, am I? Now it's being very slow, unfortunately, for some reason. I don't know why it's being so slow, but it's kind of annoying. Let's go to plan B. I'll go to my phone. Go to Mecca. Go to... Even my phone's playing up. What is happening? I'm having issues with internet, clearly. Yeah, I must be having internet issues because my Even this app's slow. Anyway, I give up. I don't have the energy today, but it's like a soft mat, basically. Like a vinyl mat is probably the best way to describe it. And this product from Maybelline, I really like it, except that it's a bit sticky. So I'm talking about the Maybelline Superstay Teddy Tint. I think there was about, when I bought this the other day. This is only a recent release in Australia. I bought one because I wanted to see what the formula was like. My only feedback, and that's what's stopping me from buying any more of them, is that when you put it on, it's sticky, and it's not a good sticky. It's annoying. So I kind of like it, and I probably need to give feedback moving forward on that one. Now, I'm going to move to another product, which is, again, Maybelline, and a product that if you are into beauty and makeup, you might have heard of, because it was very – oh, wait a minute. My husband's just arrived home. Let me see. I might just stop this for a second and then say hi to him and then come back. Give me a second. Bye. And I'm back. I don't know. That was really quick. It wasn't actually. It was like, I don't know. What time is it? 6:43. So I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. Anyway, I'm back. The product I was about to talk about is the Maybelline, still on the Maybelline train, Maybelline Build a Brow. So like I was talking about, it's a product that, oh no, it's been out for ages. Everyone, when it first came out, everyone was like losing their nutsack over it, basically. So to describe the product, it's a brow product, obviously. On one end is a clear gel with a little spoolie. The other end is, and I've got it in my hand, so while I'm just trying to describe it to you, is a eyebrow pen. Not an actual pencil, but a pen. Now, again, it was off a YouTube video that I saw someone going on about it, Nikki LaRose, and she was saying how good it was. And then I saw another YouTube video from another, I think it was Ali as well, that they were like, this is the shit. I'm like, really? Is it? Oh, sorry. I'm looking out my windows. I'm not into dogs, but it was actually a nice looking dog. Anyway, distracted by dogs. Yeah, so it's really good, actually. I've bought one and I actually need to replace the one that I got out for a fresher one. Highly recommend. Like I said, Maybelline is, I don't know what they're doing. It's just refreshing to go to the drugstore and have decent products, because I'm not saying that, look, I could probably hand on heart say to you that I've been a bit of a drugstore makeup snob, to be honest. A lot of the time, it's not even about the price. I have an issue with buying cheap shit. That's just you watch a video and they're like, oh, it's the shit, and then you buy it and it's like, were you drunk when you tried it? It's kind of crap. So perhaps you could be talking out of your ass and you're being paid to advertise it. There's a lot of that going on. And the other thing is that a lot of times with, if I was to use the example of the Build-A-Brow as an example, if I was to talk about colour range, their colour ranges in drugstore, they need to work on that. It's not broad enough. And there's always something that's just not right. So if I was to say to you in the example of Build-A-Brow, and the end that is the clear end, which is like a clear, like the spoolie with the clear liquid, which is, again, if there was more product in there, like there's literally nothing. Like I think you could probably use the gel, that's probably the best description, the clear gel, in a matter of 2 days. that's how much product is in this stick item altogether. There's always something when it comes to Drugstore that it just doesn't suffice. It's probably the only word that comes to mind. Is lacking or could be done better or all of the above. A lot of the time it's not about the price because, the price is good when you compare it to Chanel if you wanted to go there. What I'm saying, though, is colour range is probably the big one for me. It's just usually shit. It's just not broad enough. And the other one being is that, out of like 10 brow products, there might be one that's decent and the rest are just shit. And this is the problem. These type of companies just broadly release products, I don't know, maybe catch and grab. I don't know. I'm thinking of a fishing analogy where I'm just thinking the more products that they release, like as in brow products, hopefully one of them will stick and the rest they can wear because the one that sticks sells so well and it's at such cost to the company that can, negates all the other ones that are shit. Really not into that type of marketing myself. I'd rather you spend more money and you have a dearer priced item to have more items that are actually really good. I think if the brain trust that is these large conglomerates, I can't speak. Yes, these large companies that come together, then I would probably say to you that, if they put more effort into, again, as one genre of makeup, their brow products, instead of having 20, they could have 5 that are all bangers. And in the end, in the long run, let's see the big picture, they would all be good and they'd all sell and they'd be phenomenal. But instead, their marketing strategy is let's just push out a whole lot of shit and hopefully one sticks and the one that sticks covers the rest. I don't know. They could do better. They're doing better, but yeah. I will give them a highly recommended. I mean, one of the reasons why I'm talking about this subject today is I really am noticing, for someone who doesn't regularly buy Drugstore makeup, I'm really noticing an uplift in the kind of products but the type of products that are actually good compared to the sheer volume of products that are not. And it's delayed because often they're not, like I mentioned before, they're not the ones who are initiating these new types of products in the makeup landscape, if you want to look at it that way. What they're doing is they're catching up on the back end, but on the back end now they seem to be creating really good products that are pretty good. So, yeah. What else do I have here in my hot little hands? Another product by Maybelline, which I don't know, Maybelline's maybe brow department, they're kicking goals and everyone else isn't. Maybe. Is the Maybelline Super Lock Brow Glue Gel Fixator. I don't know why that says sauces or sauce gels. Anyway, it is very similar to products like, I don't know, Anastasia Brow Gel, Ardell Brow Gel, NYX Brow Gel. It's like a clear formula, stronghold. Small spoolie, no colour, just a product that's a hold and, I don't know, lift of your brow. Great product. Have to be mindful that if you don't clean the spoolie, you'll start getting white shit in your brows. But overall, if you are someone who likes to have their brows looking fluffy and lifted, then I can highly recommend this product compared to, I don't know, that's the thing. If I was to say to you the Anastasia brow gel is like, I don't know, $30, $40, and this is like 10 or 20. Oh, it's more than 10. I don't know. I bought this one that's particularly in my hands right now. I'm pretty sure I bought it in Sydney at Priceline, and it wasn't special, and it might have been $8. So, you know, the equivalent product in more luxury brands, there is a massive gap in price. I can say to you, though, this is a great product and works really well and actually does hold. A lot of times, though, your drugstore formulas that try and, I don't know, go down this route of clear, fluffy brow, hold, lift eyebrow products usually don't work. This one works, so highly recommend. Another one that's random if you're into fluffy brows and lifting your brows and shaping your brows, and if you're after a clear product that you can just comb through your brows and then colour them in with something else, it's a Schwarzkopf. Is that how I pronounce it? I think it is. The hair care brand, and they sell lots of shit, but it's called Got To Be, and I think you'll recognise it if you know anything about Schwarzkopf and what I'm talking about. It's a brand. It's in yellow packaging with black lid, and it has several, I think it's like a hairspray and hair gel, and this product's actually designed for, I think primarily for combing for your hair, like for your loose baby hairs that are getting in your way, etc., and like a light hold gel. You can also use this in your eyebrows as well, and use it for your hair. It's really good and it's really cheap and it works really well. So in Australia, highly recommend that product, the Schwarzkopf. I can't say that. It's too much. It's just too hard for this afternoon. Got To Be in yellow packaging. It's usually with your hair care products. This one that I'm holding in my hand as well. But you can use it for your eyebrows. So highly recommend that. What else have we got here? I did mention the Ardell brow glue. So like I said, the Super Lock brow glue from Maybelline, great one. Very similar product, but you have to be mindful that it does, depending on, the spoolie itself, you should probably wipe it off now and then, that it does leave like white specks in your eyebrows. It will lift and it will be like a lamination of your eyebrows. Great product, super cheap. Ardell are probably more known for their eyelashes. I think it was like $5. Works really well. Something's breaking. Some other products I actually haven't bought but were highly recommended and I actually look forward to is eyeliner pencils. So these are from Essence. These were $3. And I watched a video, and Essence do have, I don't have all Essence products. I know a lot of people on YouTube do spruik products like their blushes, their bronzers, their mascaras. I have got a lot of their, I think they're like, they are nail polishes, which are really cheap, like they're $3, mate. So cheap, and they work really well. I picked up a couple of Kajal pencil eyeliner, which I want to try. I was actually watching, again, a YouTube video from Tardy Westbrook, if you know who that is, and she was talking about these pencils and how good they were in the waterline, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, mate, sold. $3 in Australia. So I can only imagine then in America they're like $1.50. I haven't tried them yet, so I'll be honest, I haven't tried them, but I'm just going to put, on my hands right now. So I bought a green, like a dark, like jade. That's probably the best way to describe it. A brown, and I bought a blue, like a real deep blue. So I'll be very interested to see how they go. They are firm. I'm just rubbing on my hand and they are firm. They are moving around. So maybe I bought, because there was 2 types and I wasn't quite sure which type I should be buying. But anyway, I bought them. We'll see how they go. $3. If like, now I'm dropping shit. If they're crap, they're crap. I mean, it's $3. I'll try it and see how I go. And the other thing I bought recently, which caught my eye, and I haven't tried it yet, but I'm going to because it looks really good, is Revolution. So Revolution is a brand, I mean, I think they're based out of the UK. If you were to ask me, a lot of the times at the moment, they're probably known as the dupe, one of those dupe companies that seem to dupe other that's what it is. It just came to me. Dupe other releases like from Charlotte Tilbury or other brands, Natasha. Yeah, I don't think they're dupe Natasha Denona, but the one that I've got in my hand could literally be a dupe of one of Patrick Tar's, and I don't have any Patrick Tar eyeshadow palettes, but what is that? Yeah, 12 pan. I had to count it because I can't count visually at the moment. 12 pan eyeshadow palette, 2 creams on the ends, exactly like he has, so like a pink and a grey, and then 5 shimmer up the top and then 5 mattes down the bottom. And I think there was this, I'm going to try it because I was going to say gondola, but yeah, it was a gondola. It was on a gondola. It was the silver. There were some pictures that, of models with the makeup on and primarily trying to push the silver. So I actually bought, looking at, and then I'm glad I did, this palette and then a lip gloss, which is like a clear, milky, silvery gloss. I think that was $3 and I think this was $10. So ridiculous prices basically for eyeshadow palettes. Now, okay, looking at it, the mattes, let me see. I'm going to feel them because this is the first time I've felt them. Yeah, they feel nice, I'll tell you that. Very buttery. Yeah, very nice. There's a black in there with sparkles in it, which is really nice too. It was a silver. There's a silver colour in here. Is it this one or this one? Oh, that's a silver grey. That's pretty. Yeah, there's a silver in here. And it is, mate, there's a gold. Let me try that one. This is the first time I'm swatching it live. Oh, that colour's not that good. But it's like a peach. Yeah, it's the silver actually. The silver sold me on it. So smooth and so buttery, and like it's, when I tell you it's like $10, you're like kidding. Yeah, it's great. I can't wait I need to use this actually. Yeah, it's really nice. So now I've got makeup all over me. Let me just wipe it all over my hand, my arm. I'll try to. Yay. I did that. Anyway. Yeah, so Revolution, a brand, I haven't bought a lot of their stuff. I mean, I know in the past some of their products really have been horrendous and I haven't bought them, but I do remember now, I think it was Tardy that actually was talking about this particular palette and saying how much it reminded her of the Patrick Tar. And I can tell you right now, putting this silver and some of these other colours on my arm, and they are smooth. I think the only one that wasn't that smooth was the peachy pink colour, which felt a bit average. But, yeah, the other ones, I look forward to trying it. So, yeah. Anyway, I think that's it for today. I don't think I've got anything else to say. Drugstore, yay! Oh, do I have a buzzer for that? Let me see. I think I might actually. Now I'm getting fancy, aren't I? Yep. I do. I have an air horn. Yay. Anyway, I'm done. I'm done. I'm going to leave it there. So thank you for listening. Thank you for those who do continue to listen to this podcast. If you want to at any time, say hi and give feedback on this horrendous podcast that I've just made today, you can contact me via my email address, which is info@thetequilahour.com.au. If you want to check out what I'm putting down, sounds weird, then I do have my Instagram pages being the tequila hour, or the tequila hour. So I'm done. And the _1_ Amanda, which is my private page as well, but it's public so you can see what I'm doing. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there because I'm done. Have a good weekend. For those who are listening overseas, you're moving into your Sunday, so have a great Sunday. And I will catch you on the next one. See ya. Bye.
Baby, I see you hanging with your friends, chilling day and night for days on end. Now you can't come see me tonight. Say you ain't got the time. I'm the last one you prioritize. Keeping your IG pictures on my phone. I won't spend another night at home. Okay, I'ma just be on my way. You see, I'm not the one you take for granted, babe. I know that life can be busy, love, but you make time for the ones you love. It's only right, it's what I deserve. Love, tell me what you've done for me, done for me, done for me, done for me lately. Did your mind go on vacation, leaving your affection for me at home? Tell me what you've done for me, done for me, done for me, done for me lately. Where's your heart and your attention? Where's the kind of love that I used to know? Baby, so can you take me on a date? The simple things you do to make me stay. Now it's like you don't even try. I used to wonder why, but now I'm left with no more tears to cry. I know that life can be busy, love, but you make time for the ones you love.